became my favorite segment of all time because barbecue is close to my heart. I gave up pork when I was in college, so I don't eat pork, but barbecue is different. It's in a category by itself. So I gave up pork, but I still eat barbecue. And that's big this time of the year because there's going to be a lot of tailgating and stuff going on. My next guest is a barbecue pit master out of Gary, Indiana. Now let me tell you why I brought him on the show, because I met him about 3 years ago. I do a thing in Las Vegas called the Neighborhood Awards on my nationally syndicated show. I bring businesses from 62 cities across the country. They are voted on. They compete for best barbecue, best choir, best high school teacher, best nail salon. Well, a guy out of Gary, Indiana, beat out barbecue places in Atlanta, beat him out in New York, beat him out in D.C., all from Gary, Indiana. Please welcome to the show, Big Daddy. Big Daddy, how you feeling, man? Now, this is Big Daddy. Man, if you could have seen this guy when he won the award, because we had announced so many big cities that was in the running, and the #1 vote getter turned out to be a guy out of Gary, Indiana. What a great story, you know, just beating out all the big boys. And this guy right here was something else. Now, let me tell you why I brought him on the show. When I got on the show a couple of weeks ago, we were rehearsing. And I asked Big Daddy to come up from Gary, Indiana to cater for the entire staff. They came up and oh my goodness, they ran and raved. But he had a dish that I had never heard of in my life. And I've been eating 55 years. You've heard of beef tips? You've heard of rib tips? He has a dish called turkey tips. Now, if you want to eat healthy, and turkey's hard to fix because it gets dry. White turkey meat is healthy, but oh God, it's like chewing cardboard sometimes. Not this guy. He has a recipe that he's going to share with you today and tell us how he made these turkey tips. And we're going to let some people in the audience taste and see how it goes. Big Daddy, welcome to the show, baby.
All right. Thank you, Steve, for having me on. And,
what's the secret? Give us the steps to making turkey tips.
okay, well, I'm going to start from from 5 to the top one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 5 is the brine. It's the brine.
What is brine?
Brine consists of cold water. Well, I start with hot water. I start with like a gallon of boiling water, and I put a little kosher salt in there, brown sugar. I put Worcestershire sauce in there.
Now, for y'all that didn't understand what he said I put it in now. Now means there.
It's already in there.
Y'all say, because already in there.
Yeah. Steve Chris.
Some of y'all thinking that's a hair removal product. It's in there.
Yep. And the last is soy sauce. And once I get it in there, I put boiling water in there so it'll, it'll dissolve the sugars and the salt. Then I hit it with an ice bath. And then once it, get up to the right temperature where it's cold enough to put the turkey in, I put the turkey in there. See it in there.
Now, this brine, how long does the turkey stay in?
I mean, overnight at least. But I like to go 24 hours. I like to go 24 hours.
And that gets it nice and soft.
Yeah, what the brine do, like
Does.
it's all white meat. I do all white meat turkey tip.
Yeah.
It locks in the flavor. It locks in the juices.
Lock it in.
That's where it's always moist. When you cut it, the juices
Moist. That's
going
the
out.
keyword. Moist.
You ain't choking all this turkey.
Moist.
So,
I like that word right there.
and then,
Moist.
yeah, moist.
All right, so you get it in the brine 24 hours. What's the next step?
The next step, we'll take it out the brine. We'll use my hand.
Yeah, just use your hand. What you do at the restaurant. All white turkey meat.
All white meat, carved off the bone.
Right there.
And I take it, I put it on the tray. Meanwhile, the pit's smoking, ready to go with some hickory. Pull the skin back. I always keep the skin on there because it put more juices in there. I give it a light rub. Just light. Just do it light because all the salt and all the
Can that be
seasoning.
the rub of your choice, your favorite rub?
Now, it's a secret rub.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't tell you, but I can tell you where to get it. You can get it at any grocery store. You know, whatever you want. Chipotle, a little seasoning salt. Not a lot, just rub it. Just put a little bit on there. Put a little bit on there. Uh-oh. So, but whatever. Put a little pat a little bit.
that patent is important.
Got it.
Oh, they
Feel me?
they a mess together.
Patent is important.
So, once we pat it go into the smoker.
Okay.
And I cook it for like maybe 275 to 250 for about 4 to 5 hours till we get a internal temperature of 165. You want to make sure you cook turkey to at least 165.
Okay, now you cooking it in the smoker. What's in the smoker?
Yeah, the smoker I got hickory.
Hickory. That's all you use.
Yeah, hickory and in my pits I use a little charcoal and I throw the smoke. I throw the hickory. I use hickory logs.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but if you don't have a smoker, you can I got this alternative you can use. Some of y'all ladies at home don't want to get out there and get all messy and dirty. You can do just what I just did. You can take a little liquid smoke. You can get it from any grocery store.
Any grocery store.
You can rub it with the liquid smoke and throw it in the oven. Couple of hours, forget about it. And when it come out, it's just like it got that hickory flavor to it.
Okay, so now we done put it in the brine. We done get the rub on it. We done smoked it. What's the step 4?
Okay. And it's also
Tip 2. I'm sorry.
yeah, it's also a little gadget you can get from the store.
I get that.
Yeah, you put
Don't
wood
worry about
chips
that.
in.
Yeah, you probably ain't been over in a long time.
You said it.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
You don't get this side right. Get it over.
Right.
Been over the blood rush to your head. What happened?
I told my cook, hey, come pick that up.
That's what you do. That's how you got employees.
Come on, just follow me around just in case I drop some. I got you, boss man. I got you. Yeah. So that you can use these hickory lotions. They got all kinds, but the simplest. You can find these in any grocery store, hardware store, anywhere. You know.
Okay, let's get to it. What is that sauce that you put on them rib tips that drove us crazy?
Okay, well, I'm gonna show you. I use like a 1/4 of. First of all, we get this little pot hot. I'm just put some 2 teaspoons of olive oil in it.
Okay,
1/4 cup of onions,
okay.
and we'll saute it a little bit.
I'll do that. You just go
Okay.
ahead and do that.
He's and then
It ain't on. So.
it's okay. Yeah. They caramelize and they good brown, Steve.
Ooh, they brown.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna pour this ketchup in there. It's sizzling. Yeah, it's hot.
How much ketchup?
That's 2 cups of ketchup.
2 cups of ketchup.
Yeah, just keep whisking it like
All
that.
right, I know what to do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Big Daddy. What next?
Okay, then we're gonna hit it with some brown sugar.
Brown, how much?
It's like a 1/2 cup of brown sugar.
1/2 cup brown
1/2
sugar.
cup. And then 1/4 cup of apple cider.
Throw that in there.
There we go. And then we're gonna add some tomato paste to it. That's gonna give it a little thickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it.
Put that tomato paste in there. Let's thicken up.
Yeah.
Ooh, this pot hot.
Then I got a teaspoon of dry mustard, cayenne pepper,
Dude, what you got?
dry mustard,
What you say you had?
a teaspoon.
Oh, okay.
And then I got a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
That's a teaspoon
Yeah, that's that little spoon.
with an M on it.
Right. And I got 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And we put that in there.
That's 1/2 teaspoon.
Y'all got that? Yep.
You gotta have a spoon now. If you use a teaspoon, you're gonna throw it off. You gotta get a teaspoon.
Let it simmer a little bit. Then that's my little secret right here.
What is it?
Oh, like this pineapple and heavy syrup. I have a cup of pineapples and heavy syrup. I dump that in there
And that's it.
and I let it simmer for 1/2 an hour to an hour.
Okay.
That's a little small. I usually do big pots. And this
That's
is
the sauce.
yep. And you get this, bam, right there.
And that's the finished sauce right
Yeah.
here. Then you take the turkey out. You chop it up in cubes.
This what it look like when it come out.
This is what it look like when it come out. This is what it look like when you cut it up in cubes.
Right. And you can complement it with the sauce. Once we put the sauce in there, then we got our sides. I brought 2 of the sides from the restaurant that sell the most. Actually 3. We got the mac and cheese, and then we also have the collard greens. Yeah. That's what our own smoked turkey legs use. And you know you can't have collard greens without cornbread.
Ain't no way.
You know, if y'all from Waterfront, you like to get your hand down in there and mix it all up.
Okay, I'm gonna need some people out the audience. They pick some people that volunteered to come up here and try this. Y'all come on up. I'm gonna make your plate for you.
You want to use this?
Yeah, that'll be smarter, huh? I didn't know that. I ain't never done it before. Okay, we're gonna put this on here. I want y'all to taste it with this sauce on it and give your honest opinion of it. I'm gonna douse it. This is the sauce that's got the pineapples in it and everything. When I tasted this, I lost my mind. My wife done called him up twice and ordered it at the house. Hold on, I want y'all to taste it at the same time because I don't want you to sway anybody's decision. If you don't like it, you can say it. I know it smells good. You see who cooked this stuff over
It's
here?
good and smoked. Yeah.
When last time you ate at a big person's house and the food ain't smell good? I like big people. Everybody in my family big, okay? Well, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you ladies. I'm so sorry. They could give you that right there. I'm sitting up here looking at y'all talking about why ain't y'all lady check? All right, go ahead, ladies. Tell us what you think. This is it.
All white meat.
See, that's
no
right.
fat,
See,
and it's good
and you know when it's good when you talk with your mouth open. Boy, it's gonna melt right here. What let me tell you? That right there? Boy, that barbecue right there. That was my daddy the whole time he was cooking. He was eating and talking. Boy, let me tell you something. That barbecue right there, you had barbecue. If you ain't had barbecue, you ain't never had barbecue. My father used to say stuff and just repeat it all the time. Boy, this something else. See that there? Once you put that there off in now, don't forget, make sure you use a teaspoon.
Teaspoon.
Everything good. Big Daddy, thank you for coming, sir.
All right, anytime.
Now let me tell you something. For today's recipes, you can go to SteveHarveyTV.com. All these recipes will be on there. And you got a website?
Yeah, it's www.BigDaddyBAR. My wife got an eye. You can look us up on Facebook. Big Daddy's Barbecue, Gary, Indiana. We got everything on there.
There you go.
And it'll link you to the website.
There go the website. Just Google Big Daddy Barbecue.
He said www.
Best you ever had. Show appreciate it.
All right.
We'll be right back. Big Daddy's Barbecue is in Gary, Indiana. Best out there over there.
She said, can I get some more?
Did she?
Yeah, look, he's gonna give us some more.